King Ray Ray in this bitch. Ha! If you don't want to pick a position, if you don't want to take up arms, if you want to take up whatever your gift is from the Most High to contribute to this thing, man, if you don't want to take part in it, man, then you don't count. You dead weight, man. And that's the bottom line. You're dead weight. And we can't be carrying no dead. We already tired as hell already, man. We can't carry no dead weight. The live weight is killing us. So, the bottom line is this, man. We've got to understand that without a spiritual connection, we don't have a foundation. Because we don't have a financial foundation in this country. We don't have an infrastructure foundation in this country. We don't have a political foundation in this country. We don't have a judicial foundation in this country. Our only foundation is a spiritual foundation. And right now, we ain't got that. But that's the only thing we got going for ourselves. That's the only possibility we have to compete in this society. That's it. There is no other way to compete. We've been beat down in too many ways for too long to compete in any other aspect of life in this society, man. That's why, as black men, we don't have a choice. You got to focus on what your purpose is from the Most High. We always talk about be on your purpose. Well, your purpose ain't a worldly purpose for most of us. There are a whole bunch of us who are focusing on a worldly purpose. But think about it from a spiritual perspective. Develop a relationship with the Most High and see what your real purpose is. Because if all your purpose does is give you fulfillment, achievement fulfillment, and money, achievement fulfillment feels good, brothers. I ain't gonna lie to you. That fulfillment you get from achieving a goal is amazing. But what is it doing for the plight of your people? And I know some of y'all don't care about the plight of your people, and that's cool. This ain't for you if you don't care about the plight of your people. It's cool. That's fine, man. We could get into all type of things, man. Things that people, I don't know how many of y'all know, man, about your straw man and why every time you see your name on a federal document, it's always in caps. Think about that. These are things, man, that you don't know. Look at any government document that you got. Your name is always in caps. I'm talking about not the first letter. All the letters are always in caps. But these are things, man, that I figure everybody knows this. Like, everybody should know these things, man. The red numbers on the back of your social security card, everybody should know these things. But think about how many men don't know these things. We don't even know what we're dealing with. That's why we flying by the seat of our pants all willy-nilly thinking we can compete on levels. Man, we can't compete financially. We ain't even in the game financially, man. Why do you think men who get wealthy can't? You think Michael Jordan can come back and give to the inner city? You think Jay-Z can come back and give to the inner city? No. You don't become a billionaire, then take your ass back and give to black folks. They'll shut you down, homie. That ain't how this game goes. So the problem is we don't even understand the game because we not in it. It's easy to look at a game and think, like we all look at the NBA and we think we know what it takes to go in there, man. You got to, you go to training camp, man. You get ready, man. Then you play. All you're doing is running up and down the court playing basketball. I hear people saying that all the time. Man, let me tell you something. Play one season of college ball. And then you're going to have a different respect for the NBA. You understand? You have a different respect for the NBA. Hell, you play one season of high school football, you can have a different respect for the NFL. If you play, you understand. You know the respect that you got to have for that league. But everybody else don't understand it because they ain't in the game. We don't understand the game in this country because we're not in the game. Listen, the civil rights movement, they weren't fighting for integration more than they were fighting to be included in the game. They knew they were outside of the game, man. And we're still outside of the game. We don't know how loan rates are calculated. We don't know how the hell student loan rates are calculated. We don't know how tuition rates are calculated. We don't know what it costs to school. We don't know how much money these schools are making for real. We don't know why tuition is going up like it is over the past 20 years. When 20 years ago, you could go to a 4-year university, a major 4-year university for cheaper than you can go to most HBCUs now. We don't know why these things are because we're not in the game. You don't know why your tax bill looks the way it look? You don't know because we ain't in the game. We ain't in the game. You don't know how your jury got selected because you ain't in the game. You don't know what the criteria was. You see, the more things I talk about right now, you see how far we are out of the game. That's how far we are out of the game, man. You didn't know it was going to cost you $800 to get a tag for that new car. Why did it cost you $800? Why did it cost you $800 to get the same tag that everybody else got just because you got a new car? You don't know because you ain't in the game. It don't take the street. You ain't tearing up the streets no more than nobody else. As a matter of fact, the newer your car is, the less you tear up the streets, the less emissions, toxins come out of your vehicle. So why does it cost you more to drive a vehicle that's hurting the environment less? We ain't in the game. You ain't in the game. Stop trying to act like your ass is in the game. You in the game with other black folks. You only competing with other oppressed people. And it's time that we as black men stop letting that be enough. We got to stop letting it be enough that we live better than them black folks down there. It's 2020, man, and we still sitting around. Think about just how long ago it was when the millennium flipped. When people going out buying all that water, they were talking about Y2K and all that. What the hell have black folks accomplished in the past 20 years since Y2K? Anybody tell me anything. Tell me one thing that black folks have accomplished in the past 20 years since the whole Y2K thing, when everybody was going out buying all that water and thought the world was going to come to an end. And, you know, they were thinking about the Prince song, you know, we're going to party like his name. They say 2000, party over, oops, out of time. Look how long they've been perpetuating that. Prince made a song in the 80s about that. They say 2000, party over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm going to party like it's 1999. They've been perpetuating that. Who is they? Who is they, you may ask? Who is they? The same government that perpetuates that black men are the worst men and black women are the worst women. Let me tell you something, brother. There are some channels on this platform that black women have, man, that absolutely detest black men. Or even if they don't, they do a very good job of perpetuating that energy. I'm talking about whatever you've heard a black man say about our sisters, man, our sisters feel the same way about their brothers, brother. They feel the same way. And I'm going to be honest with you. This shit is sickening, man. It is sickening that here we are, the most oppressed people in the damn country. Really in the world, because we've been scattered around the world as a part of our punishment. To think that we look at one another as the worst possible option is a recipe for genocide. You think if 50% of men and 50% of us swear off black women, if 50% of black women swear off us, it's a recipe for genocide. They don't have to kill us. We'll do it for them. They don't have to oppress us. We'll do it for them. They don't have to find out when you're doing a crime. Somebody gonna tell on your ass. We'll do it for them. And we still sitting around here as individuals thinking we make it move. Man, let me tell you something, brothers. Men of other groups laugh at us, brothers. They laugh at us. They literally, man, they laugh at us, man, because we're funny. Black men in America are funny, brothers. Literally, we are a laughing stock. Even right here on YouTube, man, all this backbiting and all that, man. Like, I'm gonna speak on this, man, and I'm gonna speak on it from a grown man perspective. You know, they got this video floating around, man, that they say is Minister Jap getting knocked out. See what I'm saying? And to me, I think it's in really poor taste and it's really feminine for men to really be gloating on whether it's the brother on the video or not. I don't know, and I don't even care. But the fact that so many men are willing to speak on that, I can understand women speaking on it. Because Jap does go pretty hard on them. But when men do the exact same thing, it reeks of an energy that I'm not proud of. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna tell you like Tony told his players, man, when they bailed out on I can't remember that nigga character name, but when they bailed out on Jamie Foxx on Any Given Sunday, you know, he said, today you embarrass yourselves. Today I'm ashamed to be your coach. And I'll be honest with you, man. Some of the times the things these boys do, man, it makes me ashamed to be associated with anything that represents us as a whole, man. Because it's getting to the point where not only are we not doing anything positive to represent ourselves positively, we are actually doing things to represent ourselves negatively, man. And that's just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And half of these boys, man, that's making these videos ain't never been into a fight and ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like for men to sit and lie in wait for a brother to make one misstep so they can jump on it. Hey, man, I think it's flawed, man. And there's some boys out here, man, that just, there's some men out here that are not going to be a part of what we got going on, man. There's some men out here that are not going to be a part of what we got going on. And that's cool. They ain't got to be a part of it. It ain't like they need it. You know, there's enough of us who want to be a part of this. There's enough of us who want to get this thing right. There are enough of us who want to see a change in our people. There are enough of us who want to reap the blessings that the Most High has for us. There are enough of us who want to flee this country and watch it fall like Egypt did. There are enough of us who want that. We can't worry about the men who don't. We got to cut them loose. If you're not going to stand up and be a man about things, we got to cut you loose, homie. When we say all hands on deck, we talking about all men on deck. All men on deck, man. Let's do what we got to do, man. So anyway, man, you know, I just say this, brothers. I think that we all have to be on one accord, man, when it comes to what we plan to do about the plight of our people in this country. And I know that without turning to the Most High, without those of us who were called by the Most High to represent him to the people and represent the people to him. See, this is the thing. If you're a man that's talking about the Most High all the time and how you talking about the word of God and all that, man, you got a responsibility. You have a responsibility. If you were called by the Most High, you have a responsibility to clean your life up to a point where it's sparkling, to the point where the Most High will deal with you on behalf of the people, to the point where the Most High will send you to deal with the people on his behalf. And if that's not your goal, then you just waste the space, sucker. Go ahead and move somewhere. Get out of our way. Because if you ain't going to help us, then you're against us. You're either with us or against us. And woe to the man who's been called and blessed by the Most High to be a priest of his word, to realign the people with the word of the Most High, and who drops the ball because he can't stay out the world. He can't stay himself out of the lust of the world, the desires of the world, the desires of the flesh. Woe to that man. Because I'm going to tell you, man, it's a sad state we're in right now. And I just believe, man, that we're running out of time. The Most High is not going to wait on us forever to get it together. He's not going to wait on us forever to move in the right direction. We ain't got forever. Because let me tell you something. When whatever's going to befall this society happens, we need to be the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? The same way the Most High told Lot, get your family, get up out of here, I'm about to destroy. He ain't tell Lot, you just stay there. We're going to let the fire pass over y'all. We're going to burn up the place. Y'all can stay there. He said, no, we're taking the whole place out. Get you and get your family out and don't look back. That's the mindset we need to have, because we know the evil that is being provoked in the world, that is being invoked in the world, that's being perpetuated in the world by this particular society. And we got to make a move, brother. We got to make a move, man. I'm gonna keep preaching this, man. I'm gonna keep teaching this, man. I'm gonna keep drawing men to the word of the Most High, man. I'm talking to the simplistic aspect of the word of the Most High, to embracing the statutes and commandments. None of that other stuff even matters. None of that. Let me tell you something. I don't care what book you read. You are not gonna get any more right to do than you can get out of this book right here. It's just going to be more of the same thing said in a different way. This covers all the righteousness of a man. There ain't no righteousness you can do that ain't already covered in this book right here. So read whatever you want to read. But this right here, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, you don't need nothing else. Proverbs for extra seasoning on your salad. You understand? But your salad, man, your salad with all the fixings is Leviticus and Deuteronomy, brothers. That's it. You don't need nothing else to change your life around.